Previously on Graduating from Home, the documentary.
I woke up in a bit of a funk. I do not feel or even look like but I finished university. I literally just handed in my last exam.
This time on Graduating from Home, the documentary.
I am officially free.
Hello.
It starts today. Post-graduation blues is a very real thing. Today is results day and we are about to find out the grade I'm graduating with together. Let me just try Guys, I am officially free. It is a Saturday. It is the day after my last exam. Well, really and truly, I am handing in my exam 1 a.m. this morning. But it's so weird because we're going shopping, and like normally before when I go shopping, I have to come back and revise, and I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do. It's been really cool so far. I woke up to a big surprise in the room. Have an Ian decorated it with like graduation decor. I didn't. Like I thought there was gonna be a card or something.
Your surprise reaction is weird.
What's my surprise reaction?
I don't know. It's just not how I thought you would react. Your voice goes really high and
Because I'm shocked. This was the first time that anyone had ever said anything like that. So for my sister to tell me that my surprise reaction is weird. Well, it was weird, but also not that it made me upset, but I was a bit upset to hear it because I was genuinely surprised. Like normally when, like yeah, I had some idea that they were talking about something, but I wasn't expecting that whole decoration thing. And I loved it so much. That's when my voice went high. I was taken aback. I'm a really weird one because, yes, I talk a lot, but then there are situations when you would expect me to talk where I don't at all. And then it's like, what's going on? But yeah, I was genuinely surprised. So if my surprise reaction is, she doesn't look that surprised, then please don't be mistaken, okay? But yeah, that I was just... I wasn't expecting it because like I said that night I finished, and obviously because no one was there, I was gutted that no one was jumping up and down with me. I was like, okay, I'm going to bed. And then I woke up and then I went to the living room and it was just there. And it was all over the living room and it was beautiful. And honestly, if it's not the best surprise I've ever got in my life, it's definitely up there with the top 2. It might actually be the best surprise ever. I've gotten great gifts, but in terms of surprise, that was it.
Did you know we were getting a gift?
No! And then the Cabot Mum and Peckham, and then they came back and I was blindfolded, and then there was a cake and they said, well done, V Rose, and I said, what? What kind of cake is it? Oh, yeah. Here's Ian. Oh, he's got honest. I'm gonna trim your bed for you. You see that right there? That is joy. That is the joy that comes from freedom. Your girl went from crying practically every day to now dancing every few seconds. We love to see it. I'm gonna just try and vlog this journey. This car definitely needs a wash. And then try and vlog today actually because I'm free. Easy.
I never said that. I said about the other one.
You want to say hi to the peeps?
Huh?
I'm vlogging. No, Ian, I'm sitting in front today. Yeah, it's just for today. Please, I'll move forward. Because you talk too long. Even though that means they won't see me. And have you got something for your lips? Because your lips are dry. Did you remove our sneakers? I got my Carmex and I got lip gloss.
So are all of us going in the cafe?
They did it back on.
We didn't need
Someone just order it because...
Well gone in. Do you want to comment on... Do you know, I can't believe you and Cabot pulled off the surprise. Like, first the decorations and then the cake.
You got a hint of it, so...
I got a hint that you're maybe doing... I thought you was just going to get me a card. Where's your glasses? Yeah. Let me try these on. They know brothers. These are nice. Out. Out. This is what I'm talking about. Mama's ones are all her glasses are big. She said these aren't big, but I feel like they're big on me.
No, I just need a trim and a haircut, right?
Ian, I offered to trim your beard for you.
I know. I just want to moisturize it.
I'll give you salon treatment. So I'll trim it, and then I'll use. I look like my mum with this, and then I'll use my hair products, my natural hair products, for your beard. But yes, I decided to take you guys along with me today. It's the first day of freedom, of celebration, and seeing as I documented the journey up to now, I thought you could get a little taster into life afterwards. Obviously, we can't do any extreme celebrations because it is a pandemic and we can't see other people. The plans to go see my aunt from down below has been cancelled. Aunt from down below is definitely the wrong wording. She's my auntie and she lives in a block of flats. And so I wanted to go visit her and I would stay downstairs and say hi from below. That's what I meant, but I just clearly wasn't talking properly. And we were going to wash my sister's car, which I was really looking forward to. And then she was like, no. But then today she's like, oh, should we wash it? So who knows, that still might be on. But I'm taking you along with me today. Tomorrow we shall see. But yes, I want to show you guys the cake afterwards. The decorations in the living room. Like, I absolutely love it. As a person, I'm slightly obsessed with decorations. Like, I find it so exciting. So it was a good surprise. Honestly, I have to say lately, you guys' surprise and gifts have been really good from my birthday to this. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. When did you guys plan this? And when did you order it? Like, I'm just so... And then the cake says, well done, B-Rose.
The cake is nice, but when I saw the person who wrote it, I was thinking...
Yeah, I thought maybe you guys got like an icing.
When I covered face open, I was like, huh?
But it's nice. It's the thought that counts. And did man know about the plans?
Yeah.
Oh, she did well.
Even though, like, there was times where she was speaking loud, I was like, stop.
Oh, is it?
Not loud, but these people always... Listen, I'm going to be surprised because I was just like, let's not mention it at all when Rose is around because she's going to clock it was speaking secretly. What did Calvin come and do?
Was that when you were first discussing it, or
no? Is the only time when she was like was when she, you know, when she came into my room and he was like, "Why are you guys whispering?"
Yeah,
I was just like, "Calvin."
that was so because like you guys talk loud all the time, and I was like, "What kind of secret are they trying to hide?" I was like, even when you're talking about work stuff, you're not quiet, so why would you be quiet then? I wanna. Oh, do you know what? If it wasn't for the fact that I know neighbors would be watching out the windows, I would go out this car and just do a little something. Because I'm free. I hope the lighting will still be okay when we come back for me to take my pictures. Because obviously I gotta make it social media official. And I've got to show off the decorations. Absolutely love. That's not Celtic.
You need to put some music like always lights on the carpet.
Honestly. So Ian, this one is hot. Wait, no, it's not hot. It's this black thing is hot. So Ian, how are you finding? Get into the shop. How are you finding the pandemic so far?
Oh, are you talking to me?
Well, I said your name. How?
So,
you can get into the shop.
People are dying.
That's true.
And it's actually really sad because it's just like
It doesn't want to get to the shop.
It's at a really high rate, and I feel like no one would have thought in this 2020 that this will be happening right now. But I watched the video and it really kind of shifted my perspective because it was really focusing about like us who were stuck in quarantine and how
us what
people that are stuck in quarantine and how we should use this as an opportunity to really just kind of be with ourselves and really just work on ourselves and see this as a moment that is going to lead to greatness. This lady said something really good. She said, this has made us, you know, in your life, it fixed your life. Like,
Yeah.
she was like, this moment has made us realize that we are all one. And
Definitely.
it was just really nice.
Definitely.
I'm sad because I just kind of feel like my social life is really non-existent within this pandemic.
But that's everyone.
I know, but it's really getting to me, and I need a haircut.
How many times have I offered? Do you know what?
You can't cut hair though.
Your beard, it will help, Ian. And even with the hair, like, I know how to work a razor. But what's it called? It's true. And you know what? I saw a video the other day. It was focusing on, like, looking after your mental health in the pandemic. But it started off, and it was mad how the growth, because it was talking about the cases and how it grew. And there was one footage of the reporter saying, oh, 2 cases have been confirmed, and then it got higher and higher. Imagine we went from 2 cases in the UK to thousands dying every day. It's so crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And we thank God that we were self and healthy, but it's really sad the number of people go. Like, you're just hearing of people, you're even hearing of people that are known in your communities and stuff, and it's like, no, it's the disease is really not, the COVID-19 is really not it's not discriminative. I don't know if that's an adjective. But yeah.
But I feel like, you know, there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Do you want to get into the shop?
There's always light at the end of the tunnel, and I feel like, you know, it's hard to say it because obviously people are actually losing their lives.
Yeah.
But we're just hopeful that, you know, at the end of the day, something good will come out of this.
Yeah, that we'll get a vaccine or something so that it doesn't have to keep happening. Unfortunately, some people, this COVID-19 has really, like, just wrecked their lives. Like that nurse who she died, but her baby, she was pregnant, and obviously her baby will grow up without a mother. It's really heartbreaking.
Do you? What was I gonna say? But apparently, the number of cases are increasing. Is that wrong information? Or?
From the last thing, I don't watch the news, but there was the last article I saw in the last few days was saying how it was decreasing. So I don't know. I really don't know. This is basically my graduation day. I didn't know what the official graduation ceremony was going to be like, but after this, I can move on. Like, I didn't want it to be a thing where I was going to be like, just and be like, oh, I really want it. And I almost got it yesterday. Like, when I finished, everyone was asleep, and I was just like, wow, is that it? Little did I know, I woke up to a whole thing.
I woke up, and I was literally expecting, and I was thinking, why is Mama playing so much noise when this at work? And you were finished. Mama was like, no, but Mama was just like, oh yeah. And the way she was talking, and I was thinking, what happened? Because where is Rose? Like, at first I thought, oh my God, what's going on? And then I could hear you laughing, and I was like, huh?
Oh yeah, so I couldn't sleep. So my stomach has just started to hurt, and I'm praying I don't need to. Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
And sausage in.
So we're going to pack them little as well then.
What do you guys still want to go bacon, sausage, egg?
Oh, do you want to go?
That's why you want to go pick them in.
Oh, you're thinking.
If you guys go pick them, I'm just going to wait until. Bon appetit, people. But this is really sweet. Cheese and dancing.
Bruv, it feels big because I feel like, you know, normally I'm like, okay, I need to get back, you know, and I'm just like, what?
So we're not now. We love it, we're nothing is fine then. I'll start with my man. Alright, what's the thing, Karen?
can't believe I'm free. I got my water. Yeah. The other day, I think yesterday when I was writing, I was really craving drink, but I was like, bro, just stop it.
I don't know what day it was, bro.
Don't finish it, though. Just because Motima Moto doesn't actually mean drink. Like, you...
I need some, when I say Motima, I need some cold.
Cold water? Ian! What happened? What?
I'm not
It went down the wrong thing.
I was not expecting that.
Oh my gosh. You know there's 2 tubes. It went down his breathing hole. It's when the flap thing doesn't... Yeah, close. That happened to me in public.
Yeah, I'm not telling recently.
And I was like, I am not coughing here. Because we were living in the pandemic of a coughing virus, it definitely became a no-no to cough in public. Like, even if I was choking, there was one time I was choking in public. Like, you know when you suddenly have a random coughing fit? And I think I must have been in August. Literally, I left the shop. I left my cousin there by herself. And this is the one that, you know, she's French, so her English is not up there. She didn't know what I was planning to buy. I left my phone in there with her, and I just went to find a quiet street in the middle of Peckham. I was like, I can't have people seeing me or hearing me cough. But yeah, it became a no-no to cough in public. And I will never forget, this was towards the start of the pandemic. I was in Asda with my sister, and in the aisle, like the self-checkout aisle in front of us, there was a woman with her daughter, or someone else, another female person with her. And this woman, she like left the till, but as she was leaving, she was coughing without covering her mouth, and she didn't have a mask on. That's what makes it worse. So she was like the woman who was like next in the queue after her was like, excuse me, we're in the pandemic, you can't be doing things like that, blah blah blah. And I laughed because when it's a commotion in public, it was kind of funny. But that second woman was right. We were in a pandemic of a coughing virus. Here you are, not wearing a mask. I don't know if you're exempt. Okay, if you are, that's cool. But here you are, not wearing a mask, coughing without covering your mouth, and you're coughing onto a machine which many people after you're going to be using. And that's what you call crazy. Alright, we're going to go. I'm not going to leave you here. Hello. I have no idea why I am recording this right now, and it's dark, and my lips are actually dry. I'm sorry, I despise dry lips, so we'll actually fix that right now. And I don't usually use Vaseline on my lips anymore because Vaseline is not moisturizing. No, this is the closest thing I have in this room. Don't want to sell Calvin because she's asleep. She's at work tomorrow. I was just on Instagram. This lighting is awful. I was... Wait, where's it gonna... If I go like this... Okay, it's completely dark. This is okay, but my hand... I was just on Instagram. And I was watching my episodes of Graduating from Home. And it was interesting because I was impressed by my German when I did the Deutsche Donnerstag episode. And for someone who typically is very hard on themselves in terms of how they look and not meeting this standard and that standard, I was just looking at myself and thinking, you are quite pretty, like you're beautiful. Obviously, I don't meet the standards of like a supermodel or anything like that, but who said I was meant to? But my features, my own features, are so beautiful. Even if I'm looking a bit trashy here, even here I look beautiful. I like my eyes, I like my big brown nose and my cheeks. And although for a very long time I didn't like it, the fact that when I smile, my whole face smiles. It's the cheeks, it's the eyes. You can tell by my whole face. It's unique to me. It's one of the things unique to me. So my arm is hurting. Woo, that is a workout. I have been coming out of my slump, my post-graduation slump, blues, whatever you want to call it. But I shall explain that at another time. Post-graduation blues. This was something I first came across. I think when I came across, yeah, it was called the blues. I was doing like research because I wanted to give my brother a bunch of challenges to do in his chapter of 22. So this was whilst I was still at uni. So yeah, I came across an article or a website that was talking about it, but I didn't really read much of it. Obviously, after finishing uni, I just thought I wanted to watch shows and just relax. But watching shows to relax sort of turned into just binge watching things just for the sake of it. I would sleep late, wake up, stay in bed. Personal hygiene was not great. And I was either not eating, for the day, or I was binge snacking on everything, whatever was in the house. And I was just literally always in bed. Like I was always on the covers with my laptop open, watching whatever show was on. And on top of that, like, okay, maybe for some people that may be, resting after having done exams for a very long time. But in my mind, it was just so dark. And I don't know why. Like, I wasn't upset about something. I was just low. Like, the mood in there was just low and dark. And I didn't know why. It just was. And it was scary, I was scared that it was going to stay dark forever. Which, thank God, it didn't. And till this day, I can't tell you what it was. But I'm going to guess and say it was post-graduation blues. It might not be something that everyone goes through, but it's what happened to me. So when I say post-graduation blues, I'm referring to those days when I was in bed 24/7. If she's awake, she's going to be like, why are you recording, blah, blah, blah. For her, when you record, like, you need to look good. The background needs to be really well. Maybe I should go back on Snapchat. Here's the thing. I'm having this dilemma with social media. Hello. Oh, vers 3 heures, I think it's 2 heures, 3h05. Let's get some light for y'all. So, there we go. Can I make you stand somewhere? So I am contemplating quitting social media. It's something I contemplate quite a lot because I often go on social media breaks, and when I'm not on social media breaks, like when I'm actively using social media, I can get really addicted, and I'm just like scrolling through, and I find myself comparing a lot. And when I come off social media, like it takes a couple of days to get used to it. Because you have that reflex to just go on your phone and just go straight onto it. But I always feel good. Like, I forget. It's a blessing and a curse because I forget that there are other people there. So I'm not quite up to date with news. But it's good in the sense that I'm not comparing myself. And I'm just focusing on me. And it feels good. It's nice to not compare yourself and feel bad about yourself and be thinking, oh, they get to go on this holiday or they're doing so well, blah 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 blah. And I know you shouldn't think like that, but you have to understand, with me, or at least some people, it's when you've been doing it for so many years, when you've been doing it from a young age, it's almost like a reflex. It's almost part of your nature. And so, because I'm trying to be intentional with like myself and my growth and stuff like that, I'm thinking, should I come off of social media for like a year or more, whilst I'm just single and free? But then that doesn't necessarily mean that it'll be fixed, because say I come back onto social media and I just fall right back into it. I want to learn how to better use it, how to not get into those mindsets of comparing and blah 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 blah. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so unbalanced. I'm trying to like crouch. And there's another part of me, like, I like using social media when I make videos, when I talk to people, when I'm active on social media, you know, using my Instagram stories, using Snapchat, which I haven't been on in a very long time. But when I'm doing that, I love it. And I love when people interact with me on social media. It is rare, but when it happens, I love it. And I know there's a lot of people, because they mention, like, previously, a bunch of people have mentioned, like, once or twice previously. How much I say this? I've had people tell me in the past, and they watch me, like, watch my social media stuff, whether it's Snapchat or Instagram, but even if they don't necessarily talk to me, they just still watch it, and some people are entertained. So it's like, some people are benefiting from it, and I definitely am. So that's what I don't want to let go of. But I'm thinking, what is the best thing to do for me? What is the healthiest thing to do? Because I don't like it. And like now, I'm just saying, I'm watching a movie and yet every 5 minutes I'm still going into Instagram. What is that? Where is the focus? Not focused, focus. Pardon me. Yeah, I don't even know why we came to the kitchen. It's that time of the night / morning when I want a late snack. See this round face, that is why. But I don't know what I can have. There aren't actually. I didn't buy any snacks recently. I put this on, not because it looks cool, but because I put oil in my hair. I didn't like the way it was dripping down on me, so. Is there any snacks for me? The fridge is full, but not with snacks. Just buy it. 9. Ooh. I could make some toast. Em said she's going to sleep soon. That's a bit weird. I just had an idea. Have you guys ever, you know these soft breads? Oh gosh, beautiful. Well, part of me was thinking of mixing it with Nutella, but maybe not. Okay. Can you see how much I love food? Simple bread, okay, bread, simple bread was making me dance like that. I mean, how sad is that? Bread, a whole just bread was making me dance. But to be fair, it wasn't just like a normal sliced white bread. It was, they call it a gege bread. It's that soft bread. I think it's commonly consumed by Nigerians. But yeah, we buy it in the local corner shop. It's so good. You know how I write in our journal, and I've had this idea to write letters to help me deal with things. And what's the word? And be aware my emotions and thoughts, but because I mentioned previously, very briefly, I've been in a slump. I've been finding it hard to write as well. So I had this idea to start just maybe recording whilst I'm trying to gather up that strength to write. And I think that's what I'll do. I'll try to start tomorrow. We'll see. I literally every day I just see how it goes. Because yeah. This is quite beautiful. Let's go back. Oh my gosh, I want more even though I have something in mind. Oh my gosh, you should try this with peanut butter. I've heard that's nice. Those skates. One of the projects that my siblings and I worked on in this time was the transformation of our rooms. It was quite spontaneous, to be fair. Like, my brother was doing it. You know, he had been wanting to do it as well. He was finally doing it. And then my sister and I were like, we want to do it too.
Hello, hello. It starts today.
Right, let me tell y'all about my brother, King Ian, or just I call him Ian, but his name is King Ian. When people meet him for the first time, you know, like with me and my sister, you know, people think we're quiet and shy, which we can be, but I think it's most different for him because he is genuinely someone who is the life of the party. And maybe you've seen it from other footages in this documentary, but you see it clearly in this thing. Like, and then he's the life of the party. He's so energetic, so bubbly, and he comes up with just, I don't know where he gets these phrases from. So this phrase he said in Lingala, Lila tukulala wapi tukulala, but apparently that's an old saying they used to say for basically wouldn't turn up. I don't know if that's true or not because I don't know where he would get it from, but it's a thing he said. And yes, we're gonna turn up, but we turned up in regards to our room transformation.
Ian bought the wood for his new floor and he bought the paint and we're tired. I actually look so horrendous with the hair and the skin. But I'm really tired. I haven't lost all day. I'm going to document it, so stay tuned. Sokoto. Sokoto.
Look at this. You cannot see all of it, but this is our room in the middle of our transformation process. It is a new color. If I lift you up, it is grey. Oh, there's a bit of a white patch there, but we have now got a grey background. This is our double bed, completely empty. We are going to get new beds eventually, but the first priorities are the paint of the walls and the wood. The floor is now, the old wood is gone now, and tomorrow the new wood comes in. This is mad. Hello! There is a little bit of an echo. How very exciting. The door has been painted, and then its sides are going to be replaced because our door was actually broken. Your love is holding on, it won't let go. How exciting. And this is going to be the stick here. It's going to be to replace the curtain pole thing. I wish I could capture the emptiness of the room. I'm a little upside down, but this is our empty room. Welcome to our room transformation. How very exciting. You can see now that the walls are grey. Like, if you compare it to the footage from the earlier on in the documentary, I think the walls were like a creamish whitish colour, and now it's grey. It was really fun. I love all things, you know, organization, decorations. So having the chance to redecorate my room was so much fun. Obviously, I didn't have much finances to offer, so there wasn't a lot I could do, but in terms of picking the basics, I helped with that. We painted the walls, did the ceiling, and redid the floor. And then we left the bed I said I would change the bed afterwards because, you know, my sister went back to uni. But the old bed is still here, but it's good for now, so it's all good. The pandemic meant that for a lot of us, if not all of us, a lot of our plans went down Zulu. Already my graduation was gone. And as well as there was a ball that I was planning for. You know, I had my outfit designed and everything, but that went down the drain as well. There was just a lot of things, and one of my closest friends, one of my best friends, her birthday was coming up, and she was turning 21. Which for me, birthdays are a big deal, And so for you to be turning 21, it was a big deal. And I knew that we were in a pandemic and we couldn't do anything, but I wanted to do something. So what I did, I got her like a gift and I put it in a really nice personalized box, and then I delivered it to her doorstep. My lovely sister agreed to drive me down, and I just put it down her doorstep. Then I stepped back and I watched her open the door and see her reaction, and then I left. So that was, for the times we were living in, that was adventure. You know, that was adventurous. It was fun, and it was I love like making people happy on their birthdays, so that was a good time. 2020 was known for being the year of a lot of things, but it was, for me specifically, it was the year of videos. You know, you've got this documentary, you've got, I don't know, other things, but in regards to uni, it was a year of thank you videos. So there were, with it being my final year, there were thank yous and goodbyes to a bunch of different people that I should have been saying face to face, but because of the lockdown, it was all done by video. You know, I participated in a thank you video for my society, and seeing as I was president, like it was like a big thing. Listen, it's actually so upsetting. I knew obviously the last Trentside Monday, our society was called Trentside, and it would happen every Monday. So I knew that the last Trentside Monday was going to be a big thing. I had plans, okay, from February. That's how big a deal it was. So for me now to be recording it from my phone at home was just really weird. But anyway, I participated in a thank you video for Trentside. We want to say a huge thank you to you. Yes, you, every single one. I participated in a thank you video for the linguistics department. A very big thank you to all of you guys in the linguistics department. And I also participated in a thank you video, and I also edited the thank you video for the German department. Thank you for absolutely everything that you have all done. Studying German at NTU has truly been a dream come true. So like I said, a lot of thank you videos, a lot of thank you and goodbye videos from right here in London when my uni was all the way in Notts. Hi friend, I can't see the screen because the sun is in my eyes, but guess who left the house today? I have obviously left the house, but it's always been in my sister's car, but I left today with my own 2 feet. I walked to Burgess Park, and I mean, I went for a run, and I'm using this app called Couch to 5K, made for unfit people like me who want to try running. I didn't complete the session, but I got moving, you know, and it was something. Yes, I can't say I'm out of the post-graduation blues, but I'm trying to intentionally come out of it, if that makes sense. Okay, this was actually a video I sent to my friend, and funny enough, the same friend whom her present was at the doorstep. Yeah, that one. Like I said, post-graduation blues were a real thing for me, and you know, before finishing my exams, I always said, oh yeah, after the exam I'm going to start running, blah blah blah, and this was sort of my attempt at that. I didn't go back after that day, so I haven't been running since then, but I am hoping that one day there will be a time in my life in which I am a runner. I am hoping, and it will happen in Jesus' name, but for now, we're walking. For now, we are walking, and that's good enough. Well, hello there. What a wow it has been. Naturally, for you guys who are watching this video, this mini documentary, as I call it, it's simply been a matter of seconds. But for me, it's been a while since I last documented into my whole graduating from home project. Today is I believe it's the 30th of June, which means I'm a mere 10 days away from finding out my results. I haven't really been stressed and feeling panicked about what I'm going to get. when I think back to my A-level days, that was really, it was horrendous. I genuinely couldn't sleep properly. I couldn't eat properly, and it was just full on panic mode. But I think for like this time around, I'm quite decent. I haven't thought about it really too much. It was more like I did the exams, I did everything, and I completely forgot. And it wasn't until someone mentioned it, and then I started to think about it a bit more. Not too panicked, but then I started to get a little bit stressed. Like, what if? What if? What if? But I've managed to. Technology can be such a bum sometimes. My camera cut me off, but I was basically saying that I managed to remain calm. That's it. I managed to remain calm whilst waiting for the results of my exams and my degree overall. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, tomorrow is results day. Hello, 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 all of you beautiful, beautiful people. I hope you are good. It is morning right now, so I'm going to say good morning. Today's a big day. Today is my results day. Yeah, I'm about to find out some exciting news. I'm going to find out what grade I'm graduating with. And naturally, I want to bring you guys along. When I started this mini documentary, I was like, I want to end it recording my reaction of what I get so you can see the full journey. And yeah, I hope you guys have been well. It's been a long time since I've last recorded a segment for this, or essentially spoken to you guys. I've been off of social media for the most part of it. What else? My room is different. I don't know if you can see the background color. Remember what I said about technology being a bum sometimes? Right, you say right. I literally freed up so much storage space last night. You cannot mess up right now. Okay. Please God, keep that recording. This is the climax. This is what everything has led to. But let me do this quickly. Today is results day, and we are about to find out the grade I'm graduating with together. You guys have followed me along my graduating from home journey, and it is only right that you see my reaction. I did a Calfit. For those of you who don't know my sister's name in Calfit, and my sister's name is Calfit. Oh, tongue twister. What she tends to do when she's gonna get grades or she has something big coming up, she doesn't tell anyone the exact date it is. So that's what I did this time around. People knew it was coming up soon, but no one knows it's today, and there's actually no one at home, so it's perfect. They're all at work. We're at uni. Oh! Sorry. So let's find out, shall we? And you will stay recording in Jesus' name, because this is God. I'm going to enter you. It's so mad. It's it's a grade, and it's so funny how but yeah, let's see this. I just pray God, first of all, I pray for your peace. Jesus, you're the Prince of Peace. I pray that your peace may be with me. I am happy and I'm grateful and I'm excited. I just want to thank you for the past 3 years, for this past year, the way you've been with me and you've guided me. We have really done this together. It's been a partnership, and I literally would not have been able to do any of it without you. Thank you for always giving me the strength, the motivation, the excitement, and I pray that the results, they will bring glory to your name. And yeah, just thank you for allowing me to study a course I absolutely love and I'm a geek about. But thank you for bringing me to this moment, for keeping me calm. I've had such peace, and it's literally only because of you. Let's find out, shall we? In Jesus' name, amen. Okay. View results. Apparently it's that easy. My department's results has been quite Okay. Second class honours, first division, which means I'm graduating with 2-1. Okay. It's not what I expected or maybe hopeful, but I'm grateful. Hi, T1 on minus. Wow. It's official. It's so weird how, like, one moment in time I was like, oh, I don't know, oh my gosh, and then the next moment you know, and it's just like, oh, okay. But that's what I'm graduating with, so. And it's a good grade. Oh, it's a good grade. 2-1 is an amazing grade, and it's just, naturally there is a voice in my head that's like, that's not the top one, blah, blah, blah. But it is really amazing. There's like an internal battle within my mind right now. But if anyone was to come to me and be like, I'm graduating with T1, I would be jumping with excitement for them. Say it's only sane, it's only right that I do the same for me, and thank you, Lord. Yeah. I don't know what to say. It's still recording at least. I don't know what to say. I don't know. To be fair, the past 2 months since finishing my exams has been quite, like, I don't know if you've heard of post-graduation blues, but I now believe that it is a very real thing. So, the excitement you're seeing on screen today, that hasn't happened in a very long time, but I'm just grateful that it has. I don't know what to think. Honestly, all I want to do right now is actually get back into bed and continue watching my series. And I woke up early. Like, I didn't set an alarm for this. What time is it? It is 10:59. It's not early now, but the time that my body woke up without an alarm, I was like, okay. But yeah. That's it. I'm a graduate with a 2-1 degree. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this documentary. I have no idea how long it is. I have a feeling it's going to be very long, maybe an hour long. Who knows? Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for listening to me and for support. Those of you who supported me, prayed for me, motivated me, encouraged me, whatever you did, whether you sent a hey, how you doing message, I really appreciated all of it. Whether it's been in the past 3 months in me graduating from home, or if it's been the past 3 years, God bless you all. And yeah, that's it for me, an official graduate. Peace out. Oh, did you think I was finished? I know I sound really spoiled and like a brat, and I have every reason to be so. Honestly, it's just with what I've had to endure, although everyone has to endure things, I just kind of want to be an exception. And I really went out on a limb in terms of believing in faith, but I guess the right part wasn't enough for that. But I know I sound stupid and I sound spoiled and I sound ungrateful when I really am. I felt like I used everything, like every bone and limb in my body and every ounce of strength. But that didn't cut for the top class. Just had to get that out there. At this point, I was fighting back the tears, okay? I can see myself in the footage and I can literally see myself holding it back. I graduated with 2-1, and that is freaking amazing. But in that moment, I didn't see it as that. I had my everything set on the first. On my vision board, it was written, graduating first. You know, in my prayers, it was always at first. Everything was geared towards the first, and there was no energy, no space, no thought for anything else. So when I didn't see that first, I was heartbroken and I sort of lost it. And obviously now I know differently. And even within a matter of hours, days, and even weeks, like, the more time went on, the more things I was learning and the more I was realizing. But in that moment, I was completely heartbroken. But yeah, I'm a graduate and I want to get a job. And I have the requirements needed for the jobs that I want to apply to. And I survived the pandemic. That is a big... It's not over yet. So obviously I'm praying for protection. But yeah. Rage is so annoying. And I really, like, you know, I had envisioned myself messaging my siblings, I'm graduating first. I had, like, you know when they say you have to believe? And it's not something that is easy to do. And even on my CV, I wrote recent graduate first class honours degree. But it wasn't meant to be. And I know I sound stupid and I feel stupid because it's just, I'm not even trying to discredit what other people have done, what they've achieved. It's just knowing myself. It's just like, come on, Ross! Okay, let's get back to Shield. They hope we wait for the end of 2020. It looks like they're looking to give us a winter graduation ceremony.